And you really want to be free, do you? Okay, so I can appreciate that you want to be self-employed, or you're just starting to be self-employed. Is that what you want to do? Okay, so, well, I understand the problem when you're stuck in this situation where you don't know what to do or where to get out. You've been there for a long time, you've got the skills, you've got the social network, you've got the support of everyone around you, yet you feel like something's missing in your life, that you're a lot better, you're meant for a lot better than what you're doing now. There are greater things to be part of than doing what. And this leads to some form of depression. You know, I found it myself. It can be depressing. It can lead to stress. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction with your life. And going so far as affecting your relationships, where you're snappy and crabby to people because you feel like you're not getting what you want. The people around you, they're not really sure about, like, what can I do to keep happy? Your job is just becoming mundane and boring. There's no aspirations in the future. There's no reason to get up in the morning other than to collect your paycheck. And this, in the really long term, can lead to overall dissatisfaction. You ever seen someone there when they're older? They don't wish for anything else but having made the decisions that they needed to make at the time to give them the life they always dreamed of. Now, I have an answer for that, and I've been for a long time. I've been studying the personal development program system, way of life, new age system, whatever it is. I've been doing it since the early 90s. I've enrolled in different courses. I've practiced different ceremonies. I've spoken to so many different people, and in that time, I found that there are three main things that people need to get you going. And since we're sitting here by the lovely river of Echuca, Australia, I'll give you a bit of an analogy because I'm good at that. Man, you know that one, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Yeah? Well, that's life. That's all about life. And okay, you've probably heard that. But when you want to get in your rowboat, I've got a rowboat. I'm going to go and hop in it. I want to live my life. Well, which way are you going to go? Are you going to go upstream? Or are you going to go downstream? Once you've decided where you're going to go, upstream or down, next thing you've got to do is take off the line. Yeah? Take off the line from your boat so you can go. And then after that, you get down to the work of rowing the boat, getting a habit that's consistent. And it can be a little bit dull, a little bit tiresome, a little bit drudgerous sometimes. But having someone on your side, you know, you've seen these rowboat competitors, and they'll have someone up the other end with a megaphone going, stroke, stroke, come on, keep going, you can do it. All that person on the end of the boat cares about is that the boat gets to its destination. And if you want to break that down, first thing you need to do is to decide where you're going to go in life. What do you actually want to do? Are you going to go this way, or are you going to go that way? The next thing you want to decide to do is release your attachments to where you are at the moment. And those attachments can come in the form of conflicted values. Do I want this? Do I want this? Oh, they're both important. How do you resolve conflicted values? The next one you've got is trapped emotions. I'm so afraid. I feel so insignificant. I'm so insecure. And the last one you might have is limiting beliefs. Oh, I'm not capable of. Oh, yeah, it's meant for better things, perhaps not at this time. And the last one that's really helpful is grab yourself a coach. Someone who's only interested in your destination and not interested in whether or not you're going to go and hang out with them anymore, or how it affects them as well, because that tends to be a bit of a problem, right? So when you go and ask someone, can you help me do something which causes me to spend less time with you? Well, it's going to be a bit difficult to do that. And the way I have to deliver this answer to you, which in all my experience is the best way I have found, and I'm speaking 32 years experience in the personal development industry, and this package I have to offer you is the best I've ever found. It's an 8-week program that has 3 basic steps. The first step is to have clarity in what you want. Second step is to remove your restrictions that tie you to where you are. And the last one I have is to make a plan to implement and to assess where you're going and to keep yourself on track, rowing that boat gently down the stream. Any rate, if you'd like to know more, click the link below. Happy to have you down here, and I'd love to show you This is Echuca in Australia, on the border of New South Wales and Victoria. And the next video I make for you is going to be somewhere else, and I'm really excited to see you here. Bye! Stop there.